Student wedding planning made easy: how to organize a beautiful and affordable wedding on a tight budget. A wedding is undoubtedly one of the most magical and memorable events in every couple's history. It's the day when you officialize your own family. So, of course, you want it to be a day to remember for the rest of your life. Thus, planning for your big day is incredibly exciting yet very stressful. One of the biggest challenges for couples is that weddings are expensive. This can be incredibly challenging for students who are on a tight budget. Before you start planning, free up some time. It takes an average of 6 to 12 months to organize a wedding. For the busiest couples, this timeline can extend to 18 months. The timeline depends on how much free time you can allocate to planning. Granted, you need to put all your other responsibilities on hold. Get to it quickly. Understand that there will be plenty of tasks to complete before making your relationships official. Moreover, some tasks, such as bookings, must be done well in advance. So you want to start acting fast unless you are willing to switch your plans because other couples have already booked your favorite options before you. Tricks for a budget-friendly student wedding. Number 1. Set a budget and stick to it. The first step in planning a wedding on a budget is determining how much you can afford and are willing to spend. Before calculating the budget, you need to list all upcoming expenses. The checklist can look quite intimidating. To save, you need to prioritize all these expenses based on what matters the most for you and allocate your funds accordingly. Number 2. Consider an off-peak season wedding. Wedding season typically takes place during the summer months. This seems like a perfect time for open-sky reception venues and beautiful pictures. Besides, planning a honeymoon in the summer is also easier and cheaper. Number 3. Keep the guest list short. The number of guests you invite can significantly impact the overall cost of your event. Namely, it will affect the size of the venue, the amount of food and drinks, and many other minor details. Therefore, the golden rule of every affordable wedding is to keep the guest list short. Fill your list with close friends and family members. Number 4. Hire a wedding planner. We know what you are thinking now. Why would you spend so much on hiring a professional if you can organize everything and save this money? Though this makes pretty good sense, this is a false belief. A wedding planner can help you organize everything from start to finish, thus, reducing the load to almost zero. Moreover, a good professional can help you find ways to save money, as well as negotiate prices with vendors. Number 5. Choose an affordable venue. The venue is always one of the most significant expenses in a wedding. So it's essential to choose a location that fits within your budget. Consider having the ceremony and reception in a park, a friend's backyard, or a community center. These locations often have lower costs than traditional wedding venues and can be just as beautiful. Number 6. Shop around for vendors and negotiate. For your wedding, you will need various products and services from third-party vendors. This includes caterers, florists, photographers, musicians, etc. Even if the prices offered by each particular vendor look okay, they can accumulate in large sums when you add them up. Thus, shopping around for vendors is essential to get the best prices. Number 7. Use digital invitations. Though not many realize this, traditional wedding invitations can be quite expensive too. First, you will need to pay for the design. And then you will also have to print out the right amount of invitations and send them out to your guests. Use digital invitations instead of traditional ones. Digital invitations are a cost-effective alternative to traditional paper invitations. They can be quickly sent via email or social media and customized to match your wedding theme. Number 8. Consider DIY decorations. You will want to have your venue beautifully decorated for the atmosphere and great photos during the ceremony and reception. However, you must understand that flowers and decorations can also make up a large part of your overall budget. Therefore, consider DIY decorations to save money for something more substantial. DIY decorations can save you a significant amount of money. What's more, this trick can help you add a unique, personal touch to your wedding. From centerpieces to wedding favors, there are many ways to get creative and save money. Number 9. Reuse and recycle. Opting for DIY decor is just one way to save money on the setting of your wedding. There is also another trick to save on this. The tip is to reuse and recycle items from other events or your home. For example, you might use tablecloths or vases that you already have at home instead of buying new ones. Also, we bet that many other items at your home can be reused to create a beautiful wedding on a budget. This is a great way to save money on decorations. Number 10. Consider having a potluck reception. Hiring a caterer is a traditional way to handle the food and drinks during weddings. However, it's worth noting that the average cost of catering for such events is as high as $75 per guest. Thus, even after you cut down your guest list, catering will remain one of the most significant expenses of your event. But there is a way to avoid this. Instead of opting for professional catering services, you can consider having a potluck reception. Have your guests bring their favorite dishes to share. First, this trick will save you a few $100. And secondly, this can be a fun way to feed your guests while creating a memorable experience. Number 11. Use your music. Undoubtedly, the right music is one of the essential attributes of every wedding. Knowing this, most couples either invite the band they like or hire a professional DJ. The average cost of a wedding DJ is $1,000. The average price of a band is $4,500. Whatever option you pick, this will be a large sum of money that you could spend in other, more meaningful ways. To cut costs, consider using your music for the ceremony. Please subscribe to our channel Best for Bride for future updates and visit our website www.bestforbride.com.